All right, there we go. Random, congratulations, you are first. Why in the fuck? So weird. Did you know, according to NASA, tonight the moon will be visible from Earth? That's amazing. That never happens.
Are you still going to be streaming again later, VG? It's already 11 o'clock.
There's a good chance. My my sleep pattern's just fucked, so yeah, there's a good chance. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. It is far too cold. Far too cold. Just so fucking stupidly, ridiculously cold. fuck this. Thanks for the memberships. Stitching NoFap. Dude, it's fucking insane. It's like negative fucking 40 right now. Oh.
At Street Vegan, that's not really any big news. I've seen the full moon from the night sky all the time.
Yes, I think that was the joke. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. I really want winter to end. I'm like fully fed up at this point.
Good evening, Richard. How are you doing?
Fine, I guess. Just fine. Thanks for the donation, CDG. Dumbass. No, my joints don't hurt. It's just like I just feel bad when it's fucking cold, you know? Like I want to cuddle in a blanket, not sweat in the fucking basement, you know?
Bro, just marry Vince Goodrum to get a green card to the US. He's gay, he's family so he'll look after you, and he's hung like a horse so you'd have great butt sex and it would make for great OnlyFans content.
That's a good point. Thanks for the donation, B. CDG donate tellers, is Axel retarded? I saw that dono. Does he have dimension? Forgets everything? I guess. Thanks for the donation, CDG.
I'm in the same boat with you, VG. Tonight in Pennsylvania it's going to go down to 7 degrees Fahrenheit. With going to 10 degrees Fahrenheit tomorrow.
So you're in Pennsylvania. Guess that means you can blow up Frank's meat business if it doesn't get foreclosed on. Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. Cold weather sucks. We need to engineer the weather so like this just doesn't happen. Thanks for the donation though, Dodo. I didn't donate that. Okay.
Whenever I need a pick-me-up throughout the day I look for a clip of Richie raging like a little bitch. Always makes me laugh. Also Lamau, could you imagine Richard and Vince actually having gay nigger butt sex and recording it for OnlyFans? Two large niggers.
That's great. Thanks for the donation, 21st. All right. Now we'll get into the working weight. To be fair, though, with
with global warming on the rise, the future of winter looks grim.
Hopefully. We need more V8 engines warming the fucking planet up so I don't have to do all this horse shit. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. Axel Donatillers, why are you working out so late? It's kind of... wasn't exactly sick, but... I didn't feel sick, but I couldn't eat or drink anything. I just had zero fucking appetite, and I couldn't stay awake for more than an hour. As soon as I tried getting up, I'd get super sleepy and then just fall asleep again. Oh, thanks for the donation, though, Axel. Oh. Alright, well, that's a PR. So, can't complain. Oh, Dodo Donatillers, maybe we really need the Jewish space lasers to make it warm, or are we reacting to videos later? Again, probably. Probably after we train. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. Dodo Donatillers, but then the polar bears and penguins will die VG and be homeless. We'll save the penguins, alright? Thanks for the donation, Dodo. Where are we at with the... Am I behind?
It's stitching. The TTS can't pronounce that sound. BTW, not stitching.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the donation, Stitchting.
Sadly, it may also make the future of polar bears, bees, and coral reefs look grim as well.
Yeah, as long as I don't have to deal with snow. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Hi VG, I was watching Goldie's stream and she was going through all of the different Iran protests coming up. There is one in Ottawa, starting at Parliament Hill to City Hall on 25 Jan at 1 p.m. I couldn't link it, sorry, but I can timestamp it for you.
I don't know if I'll go to that. It's just too cold. I'm not gonna bother. It's just gonna be way too fucking cold. Thanks for the donation, G.
So it's supposed to snow 12 inches all day Sunday and Monday in New York. And get this, Zoran said that he is taking precautions for New Yorkers, but there will be no snow day on Monday. All schools and classes will proceed during the snow.
Yeah, they say that. Nobody's gonna show up. Thanks for the donation, Grey Knight. 21st no tellers, can you leave donos on during set so I can troll you? No, we're not doing that. Thanks for the donation, dude. Why hiding the muscles? Because it's fucking negative 40 fucking degrees out, you fucktard. Do you think I like working out in a basement cold, you fucking idiot?
Fun fact, there are already talks about replacing real coral with artificial plastic coral, which will only pollute the ocean and release toxins into the atmosphere, which will only make climate change worse.
That sounds like a bad idea. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. Mm. Ugh. Oh, jeez.
Did you hear that lots of plane flights from Europe to Middle East are being cancelled to the Middle East? Also, I heard that the Islamic Republic has threatened to attack lots of Middle Eastern countries if the US attacks. You think the IRGC are cucks?
Yeah, they're cucks. Um, yeah, it seems like American attack is imminent. So fuck the IRGC. Thanks for the donation, G. Oh. Well, obviously that black dude would beat the shit out of Adam. He's twice his fucking size. Isn't he like 6'7" or something? Pretty sure that dude's on steroids too, and Adam isn't.
An Iranian regime cleric wants that women are animals and that Allah created them for the use of men, but that Allah created them to like humans so that men aren't terrified of them. The main reason Khomeini hated the Shah was because he gave women rights.
Yeah, that sounds stupid. Well, that's Muslims. But liberals seem to really want the cultural enrichment. Thanks for the donation, dude. You have no idea. No idea. Holy fuck. I just cannot stand how fucking cold it is. Yeah, it's cold in the fucking basement. And my sweater's like I'm sweating in my sweater, then I end up getting cold because I have too much sweat. And then when I take my sweater off, I'm like cold and shit still, so it's fucking irritating. Thank you, CDG. I am become large. Ugh.
Also, have you seen the clip where Mehdi Hassan says he supports Muslims being able to blast the Muslim call to prayer? How would you feel if your local mosque started blasting the Muslim call to prayer 5 times a day? Is there a mosque near you? LLLLLL.
No, thank fuck there isn't. If they started doing that, I'd start blasting anti-Islamic shit, like calling the Prophet Muhammad a pedophile and crap like that. If they want to play that game, I'll play that game right back. They can go fuck themselves. I'd probably even take out billboard ads saying the Prophet Muhammad's a pedophile and shit all around the mosque. Thanks for the donation, though, G.
Why do you bully Frank? He simply got screwed by always forwarding, the Wagyu Company, Dr. Taban, the DMV, the roofers, State Farm, the flood insurance company, the airline that refused his oxygen tank, the courts, Saladino, Alibaba, Reddit, and Freemasons.
Pretty sure he's just scamming everybody. Thanks for the donation, dude. Prophet Muhammad did not have 25-inch biceps. That guy was a weak little bitch coward. He had everyone else do the fighting for him. Imagine, like, we went from having gods like Zeus, Thor, you know, big, strong, jacked fucking dudes, just massive amounts of muscle and shit. And then Prophet Muhammad and Jesus. Skinny fucking twinks who can't even do 10 fucking push ups. It's fucking pathetic. Everyone's a faggot.
Prophet Muhammad should have listened to Danny DeVito when he said you should not diddle kids because diddling kids is bad.
Yeah, I should have. Fucking insane. It's crazy how most of humanity are like retarded little bitch faggots who listen to some skinny fucking twink who couldn't even pick up a sword and fight himself like 2,000 years ago and fucked kids. Jesus Christ. Bro, Christians are gay as fuck for listening to some, like, long haired hippie douchebag, but my god, imagine being Muslim. Whole nother level of fucking retard. Fuck. I don't know if I could be in the Air Force. Pretty sure I'm too big to be a pilot. Like maybe a helicopter pilot, but I don't think I could fly in any of the jets, like an F-35 or something. A lot of the missions are a pain in the ass too. You have to stay up for ridiculously long hours. Oh.
Mehdi Hassan said that it was okay because Christians have their church bells, so why can't they blast their music? The difference is that Christians only do it once per week, not 5 times a day. Also, bells aren't nearly as annoying as that Allah music.
Well, on top of that, most churches don't have bells, and even if they do, you can only really hear it from the parking lot. So it's just, yeah, it's fucking stupid. Once a week versus 3 to 5 times a fucking day. And they blast that shit so fucking loud, so like everybody in the fucking city can hear it. I can't stand those pieces of shit. Fucking entitled fucks coming here. Dude, liberals are just such pieces of shit. Just no fucking. They let them in because they vote for them, right? So it's just a total joke. And then they complain about conservatives altering districts so that they have better voting chances. Well, yeah, liberals bring in all the fucking shitty scumbag fucking immigrants that take everybody's jobs so that they can get votes. So who are you to fucking talk? But yeah, they're just spineless retards. Thanks for the donation, G. Yeah, I'm not a right winger. I'm just not retarded.
Do an impression of Kali Muscle. Love you, bro. You look amazing. More and more each roided out day.
You want me to do an impression of Kali Muscle? All right. Oh, 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 oh. There's my impression of Kali Muscle. Thanks for the donation, Alan. Yeah, Callie went back on steroids. He gained a ton of fucking weight. Because he was on TRT after he had the heart attack, which is fine. But he clearly started like blasting again, which may not be a good idea. Like if you have reduced cardiac function and you gain a ton of weight, it's probably going to put more stress on your heart that can't really handle the extra load. So he fainted. I don't know what's going on right now with him. Yeah, I don't know. Left shoulder felt a little tight on that one. We'll try doing one more warm up, and if it still doesn't feel great, we'll just skip it. I use different weightlifting belts for bench and different ones for like squat overhead press. Oh, look at that. Someone with no uploads, can't see his face, is telling me I'm using pussy weight. What a surprise. That means a lot coming from you. Felt pretty okay.
Also they all hate colonization and hate the West when they try to change their culture and stuff, but apparently some of them are hypocrites and think it's okay to come over to the West and impose their values on us. That is called being supremacist. Agree?
Yes, I think I would agree with that. Thanks for the donation, G. Well, they're all full of shit. Um, Everywhere where Europeans have colonized has gotten better, and everywhere where Muslims have colonized almost universally have gotten worse. They just use this. I'm pretty sure this bullshit came from like communist China and the Soviet Union, this anti-colonialism bullshit. Because guess what? China's a colonial power. Russia's a colonial power. They love colonism, and so do Muslims. They love colonialism. They just say that bullshit to white people so that we don't, like, they don't put them in their place. Get rid of Islam, bring, modern Western values to those countries and teach them how to make money. They just want to, exterminate the Jews, pray 5 times a day, have gay sex with each other, and, I don't know, fight over some horse shit and kill gay people, even though they're gay themselves. But I'm pretty sure they got that anti-colonialism bullshit from communists, because that seems to be something that China and Russia were like, that idea of anti-colonialism. That seems to be some Chinese Russian brain rot propaganda so that they could more easily colonize like areas in Africa. Because when Rhodesia was trying to fight for independence, China and Russia were funding just random guerrilla groups to try to take over Rhodesia, which later became Zimbabwe. And you were hearing this kind of fucking horse shit about anti-colonialism, at that time. And what do you know? The British never supported Rhodesia, never gave them enough weapons, military equipment, military support to fight off the communist-backed, militias. Oh, fuck. I hit the ceiling and misgrooved. Was going on GH a bad idea? No. Holy fuck, dude. I'm not on EQ or growth hormone right now. That ceiling's probably going to be a problem. Ugh. Yeah, I'm smaller since coming off GH. That's why the weight on the scale is 10 pounds heavier and all my lifts have gone up. Because when you're smaller, you're stronger, right? Congratulations, you're banned. Get the fuck out of here, loser.
You remember that video you saw from that pro North Korean guy? Well, yeah. He says that the South steals North Korean people to say bad things about the North. And that you don't have to stay in North Korea. It is just so amazing that no one ever leaves.
Yeah, and when people do leave, they have only nice things to say. Thanks for the donation, G. No, it's not worth taking collagen peptides. They're a bullshit scheme. One of the dumbest supplements ever made. Too tired. Oh. All right, so that's 71 pounds. Oh, hey, Gum Gum. Oh, oh, shit. Hey, Gum Gum. Gum gum. Look at this big handsome kitty. You're so big and handsome. Yes. This is what you call a big handsome boy. Mwah. That is relatively difficult. Did you know Larry Wheels is back blasting gear again? You notice how he stayed big and large? He has been on high doses of steroids nonstop since he was 16. He never stopped. I don't know what you mean he's back to blasting. His new goal is 330 pounds of muscle, which is 25 pounds more than he weighed at his previous biggest. Yeah. Good for him. Oh. Larry's lying, manipulative fucking idiot. Hey, Gum Gum. Oh, that's a good baby. Look at this kitty. Look at his big kitty tail. Oh my goodness. That's what you call a big handsome boy. Wow. That's a good cat. That's a big handsome cat. It's fucking weird, dude. We'll put on some like heavy metal music and then it'll give me some like retarded recommendation. Just play some like romantic slow love song or something. Like, what the fuck? Jeez. You people know just what to say to fucking piss me off. Jeez. Shit. Fuck. Hey, Gummy. That's your good baby.
I heard some claims that the Chinese want to go to war with Russia and are letting Russia fight in Ukraine so that when they attack Russia they will now be weaker and easier to attack. You agree? Who do
There's
you think the anti-Westerns will side with?
Well, there's a good chance. China's wanted to take over Siberia for quite a while. So, yeah, very high likelihood. It would also be advantageous for them if they need to go to war with Taiwan, because then they'd have a lot more access to oil. So there's a good chance. I have no idea who these fucktards are gonna side with. I'm sure you'd see a lot of lefties saying, like, being in support of China, like Hassan. Thanks for the donation, dude. Jeez. Oh, that's heavy. That's heavy. And it hurts. Um, what are you doing, Gummy? My goodness. I think this little kitty is trying to be troublesome. Ah. Then we just have triceps to do. You farted next to your girlfriend, and you're worried she might smell it. Apparently, farting next to your girlfriend's a good idea. It like asserts dominance and heard something like it improves bonding. So it's a good idea to fart around your girlfriend. You also shouldn't hold in your farts. There's some girl, I think from Scotland, who kept holding in her farts around her boyfriend, and she ended up getting appendicitis. I don't care if girls fart around me. They should just fart all they want. Fuck you for comparing me to Vince Carter. You're banned. What a fucking faggot. Yeah, I look like a skinny ass fucking basketball player, do I? Eat shit. Fucking pussy. I don't care if he meant just the headband. That guy's a fucking retard. No, I wouldn't say I like the smell of poo. Not much of a poo smeller. Ah. What are you doing, Gum Gum? What You guys see this? Got me. It's weird how they get the zoomies. Why do they go zoom zoom? Got me, no zoom zoom. Ugh. Did you think you'd be as big as you are before you started steroids? I'm not understanding the question. Why do you think Clav's steroid cycle didn't work well for him? He doesn't train hard and he does fucking crystal meth. So he tries to starve himself and doesn't eat much, and he doesn't train hard. So what do you expect? You're just gonna stay a twink. Is there ever such a thing as too much muscle, or will you just keep building? Yeah, I will just keep growing. I personally think too much is gross, and my girlfriend agrees. Your girlfriend's into beta males. Where's my phone? Oh. Finish your workout soon, VG, so I can show you some feminist women Chinese communist brain rot. We're almost done, Dodo. Don't worry. Thanks for the donation, dude. Son of a bitch. Nice and easy. Should testosterone be the treatment for type 2 diabetes? Why is it never recommended? Well, testosterone does improve insulin sensitivity. It's just that most people who are diabetic are also extremely overweight and eat like shit. So it's not necessarily the best medication to put somebody on at first for treatment of type 2 diabetes. I have no fucking idea why YouTube gives me these fucking shitty music recommendations. Like, holy fuck, they're bad. And they have a pretty big music catalog. I think they have a bigger catalog than Spotify. And it's like so much trash.
Do workouts need to be over 2 hours long to get jacked? Also Nick Fuentes said Jeffrey Epstein was not a bad guy because 14 to 17-year-old girls are not that young.
Yeah, it sounds like something Fuentes would say. Your workouts need to be as long as they need to be. So if you need to work out for 30 minutes to make progress, then you need to work out for 30 minutes. If you need to work out for 2 hours, you need to work out for 2 hours. Whatever gets the job done. So workouts just need to be as long as they need to be. Thanks for the donation, though. Poo Poo Go? It's hard for me to read your name. Yeah, does that say Poo Poo Go? Well, that's a PR. Bar was like hitting my microphone.
Regarding the potential Russia/China war, my guess is that lefties will side with China and the right will side with China. Do you think it will be funny watching them protest against each other on the street? Also, do you think the Board of Peace is good?
I think he meant conservatives will side with Russia, but Board of Peace. I don't know. I don't know who had that idea. It's just kind of fucking stupid. I don't think it really does anything, and I don't know why Trump's including Russia in it. Thanks for the donation, though, G. Hey, Gum Gum. Oh, that's a good Gum Gum.
If there is a Russia-China war, this isn't that unlikely. Well, the correct thing to do would be to support Russia, but with guarantees that they become a liberal democracy, I would say, but chances are China would only invade them if they do liberalize anyway.
Yeah, in terms of national security, China would be a bigger threat. So, as long as they're cut off from Greenland and South America, they'd be pretty boxed in anyway. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo.
Trump said that if Hamas doesn't disarm, then the ISF, International Stabilization Force, will militarily disarm Hamas, not the IDF. Trump is essentially telling the Muslim countries, if you don't like the way Israel is doing it, then you do it yourself.
I don't know about that. Like, to me, that sounds more like the US is going to directly intervene. So I don't know. Thanks for the donation, though, G. Oh. Do you think doing steroids hurts your message? No. Thought the whole point was that you can be strong and be strong. Yeah, and steroids make you stronger. Now everyone just dismisses you as being roided up. They did that when I was natural. Like, that's one of the reasons why the natty community is so, like, fucking stupid. You've got these fucktards like Natural Hypertrophy who are telling everybody you can get a physique that looks like you're on steroids without taking steroids. Then when anyone fucking does it, everyone accuses you of being on steroids. Like, look at that Julian kid, that black kid. He's natural. Everyone fucking accuses him of being on steroids. So who fucking cares? Nobody cares. As soon as you make any fucking progress at all, everyone is like a dumb bitch hater and they just say, oh, you're on steroids anyway, so fuck cares. You might as well just take steroids and be bigger and stronger than everybody, and then if anybody talks shit saying you're on steroids, well, they're gonna do that anyway. Like, as if I fucking care what anybody thinks. If going on steroids benefits me, I'll fucking do it. I don't give a shit if somebody has a fucking problem with it. All donesy onesie. Oh, jeez. Oh. Eh. All right. I am going to shower, eat, well, make food. I'll eat on stream. And then I'll be doing a very late stream later. All right. So hope you enjoyed the workout. I'll be on in like an hour and a half-ish. I just got to shower, make food. So I'll see you guys a little later for a very late stream. We'll probably play some Alien Isolation or something. Thanks again, everyone. I'll see you later.